Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play the Sims 3 Legacy Challenge. We're here with Gino. He is actually getting up, and I do have something I want to show you guys in just a second, but he is headed off to the bathroom. He's just going to take care of his needs, and then he's going to take care of his hunger, and Charity is, I think, doing the same. Obviously, she's eating a different food and so on and so forth, but they're both taking a bubble bath just to kind of relax. She's really sore from working out, so I thought that would be really nice, and then he doesn't really have much going on, so, like, he doesn't work or anything. So I figured it would be nice for him just to, have that extra relaxation as well, which I thought would be great. So what I want to show you is I have went ahead and fixed the, I guess we could call this our family graveyard here. So this is Miss Bonnie, our Gen 1. Unfortunately, she passed a long time ago. I really do miss her a lot. And then these are our 4 kitty cats. So this is in the order that they died. So Mips was first, and then Bonnie, and then Elijah, and then Mittens, and then Wex. Jax. I don't know why I thought that was Wex. I don't know where that came from, but all right. So then the next death will obviously go here. I'm doing blue for humans or like, heirs or whatever. I might do blues for heirs, pinks for like, cats and extra people like these got, maybe not these guys, maybe just the pets. And then for like spares and I'll probably do like a different color flower on the ground, and then maybe spouses could be a different color as well, just to kind of show all the different ones. But yeah, I thought this was really cute. And then we do have all of our gnomes over here that have passed away while, we've been throughout the challenge. I haven't really gotten a lot of these lately, so I'm kind of sad about that. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. So that's that. And yeah, I'm really excited to actually be recording. With everything going on, I have a lot going on in my real life as well, and I'm really stressed, and my heart is like broken right now, but I don't want to really talk about it with you guys. I'm not saying that because, I don't want you guys to know what's going on or anything, but just really, if you guys could just keep me in your well wishes. I have a lot going on, and I don't really want to talk about it because I'm already getting choked up about it because it's really like breaking my heart. So if you guys could honestly just like keep me in your well wishes and like send good prayers, that's all I have to say. Like, I don't want to say much more because like I said, I'm already getting like choked up about it because I'm really upset about it. So this is my way of like getting out of that, like getting out of my mind kind of. So yeah, if I seem really chipper or whatever, on the inside, I'm breaking. So anyways, back to the Sims. So we do need to get Charity to have more children, because unfortunately our son cannot be the heir. When I chose matriarchy or patriarchy, I chose that it was going to be the heirs were always going to be the firstborn girl. So Charity was our only girl for Gen 2. So that's why she became the heir, and now her child, the first little girl she has, will be the heir. So we do need to really think about that, and possibly, work a little bit harder on the next gen, just because he's already 30 days until he ages up into an elder, and she is only what? Isn't she already an adult as well? Oh no, she's about to be an adult in 5 days. So she actually will be at the next stage of her life in just a couple of days. So we do need to keep that in mind. I love his bedroom, guys. I'm so freaking in love. But yeah, so that would be nice to be able to move on a little bit. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let him use his new bathroom because I don't think they've used it since. Bianca was the spring dance queen, so that's awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and have you take care of the baby. So let's go ahead and change his, his, I think it was his clothes, right? Yeah, change his outfit. You can go ahead and change his diaper. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can attack him with the claw. I just want to give him like a lot of attention because I just feel like sometimes we don't really focus as much on him, and that's kind of sad because he is a baby and he, you know, he needs all the good stuff. But we do need to like teach him like the skills. I see that he still needs to learn to talk and stuff, so I probably will be pushing that a little bit more. Just because I really want to get that done, and then we'll go ahead and feed him in the high chair because we can, and that's what I'll do. All right, Gino, my friend, he wants to grow forbidden fruit, and you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, it's not what I really want to do, but like, if it happens, it happens, you know? I really want to build a greenhouse here, guys. That's why I've kind of got this fence here. It's probably going to be about this big, if not a little bit bigger. I really think that would be great. And obviously, like I said, this is our garden. Our like what do you call this thing? Graveyard, I guess. Is it really a graveyard if it's in your backyard though? Like is it, or is it like called like a remembral wall? Do you know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because I feel like I'm talking like rubbish and no one knows what I'm actually speaking about. But I feel like it's called like something remember. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is supposed to be called, but I know it's something, all right? It's something. Okay, so now that he is out of there, let's get you in here. Yeah, zigzag. I love that everyone's bedroom is done. I love, 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 love the remodel. I think it was one of the best so far. Oh, and I'm so in love. Okay. I think you have taken care of all of his needs. So go ahead and put August in the high chair right here. And we are going to give him some baby food from something that's in the fridge. Now, I think he is eating the pancakes, which there is 2 sets of pancakes in here, and there is some waffleage, and there is some French toast. I think I'm going to have him eat the French toast. I don't know what is oldest and, you know, whatever, but I think, hold up. I know there's a way to do this, and I can't remember. Um, what? I didn't even click on you. Serve him up the French toast. You can do it, girl. And then whatever's left over, I'll have you put away the leftovers because we can. All right. You are out here in the garden working to your heart's content. We could probably bloom a bunch of this stuff, but I'm not really like in need of it, I guess. So I'm just kind of holding off on that. At work, he needs to work on his charisma or he needs to work on funding. So I think we'll just have him work hard because I don't know what else really to have him do. He has work in 5 hours and he needs to work out or reach level 8 of the professional career. He also wants to go on a date with Vanna. And he also wants to play hopscotch with George and he wants to learn the French toast recipe. This is stir fry, so that's not what he's looking to learn. Greeting card, I'm gonna sell that sucker because we don't need it. The photograph I think is his prom picture, but it looks empty, so I'm gonna sell that too because I don't want to hoard anything I don't need. Wow. Okay. Is there anyone else who these are from Bonnie? I don't know. Do we have the pictures of the kids? We're supposed to have them on the wool. And I actually thought about this. I know a way that we could do this where the what is it called? The picture won't disappear, but it doesn't look like we really have any labeled, so I have no idea. She has a bunch in here. I thought that they were labeled. Maybe they're not. Oh wait, this one is Gino. This one's named Gino. Which makes me think that these are the ones that are just like missing. See See, I don't see anything on that. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. But if we hadn't lost them, I mean, we could still get Gino and whatever picture. We wouldn't have Bonnie's, unfortunately, because technically she's already passed and whatever. Is this gone too? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so we're just getting rid of some of this junk. I think these are supposed to be the families, though. This one is literally named Gino, so I'm guessing it's Bonnie, Gino, um, Niklaus, and then it would have been Charity, and then one of... Well, this is George is a toddler, so that one's named. This is Niklaus, Gen 2, young adult. So this is him as a young adult. I don't know what this is, or this. Or this. So there is quite a few in here that I really wish I knew what they were, because if I knew, I wouldn't sell them. But what I'm thinking about doing is just like getting new ones created if everyone is a young adult, because technically Charity and Niklaus and George are all young adults. Now, Charity is really the only one that I would consider to be a necessary one because she is the heir. Otherwise, I don't really think it should matter. I feel like whoever wants to do whatever can do whatever. So, I don't know. That's just my own opinion. I don't feel like anyone else should really have to worry about it, but it's fine. All right, so he needs to work with his teammates. Now, first of all, he's got a doppelganger in this game, so please forgive me. He's actually really good with these two, so I'm probably going to skip over them. I'm going to go ahead and just start with you, sir, and we're just going to send friendly texts to these three chumps. Wow, he freaking hates this person. Who is this? Jack Moretti. All right, well, Jack, you're gonna have to get over it, boy, because we need to be friends, okay? And chat with you. Okay, so you're busy. You're gonna be working with your son, so you can just go here, and then George, where's your girl? I was like, oh my gosh. Why don't you go ahead and invite over your girlfriend, and we're gonna see if we can move her in. So what I've decided is each spare gets to have one son or daughter each. Doesn't matter if it's either, that's all they get is the ability to have one. They also get to move in a spouse. Their children will not have be able to have any children, or maybe they'll be able to have one. I don't really know how I want to do it. But Charity is our main focus, and then like her children are what we are going to be really honing in on, I guess. I'm at work right now. I don't know when I'll be done. Okay, we're going to teach him to talk. So her children are the ones that we're really going to be honing in on, because I just think that is like what needs to be honed in on for this challenge. And what we need to really be focusing on. All right, we're going to shoot this raccoon. We're going to get the mail, and we are going to accept. Would you please stop bugging me? I don't want to talk right now. Wow, rude much? Okay. I heard popping. Oh my freaking goodness. I forgot we had these guys. David was out stumping for a major issue and got caught up in the moment. He held the audience riveted with a long oratory worthy of the days of old. His coworkers are impressed. All right. What was I saying? Oh, Charity's kids, like Charity is my main focus. Like these guys, if they don't finish their aspirations and things, it's no big deal, right? But if she doesn't, it is a big deal. So she's like my main focus. But I don't want to say these guys can't have a life. You know what I'm saying? So either we decide to kick them out and let them try to have their own life, or we keep them in the house, maybe even until they get married and they're like, you know what I mean, whatever, and then we kick them out. I don't really know at this point. But I did set up the rooms to be able to have kids, you know what I'm saying? But I thought one kid for each would be fine. And then, you know, when they pass, whatever. But then I'm thinking if they each have one kid, right? So that would be like if you think about it, he's going to pass at some point, so we won't count him in. So we'll be down to 4, and then her kid is 5, right? She has to have another, so that's at least 6. He would have a spouse, that'd be 7. He would have a spouse, that'd be 8. They'd each have a kid, that'd be 10. And if she wasn't done with that, then we would be at like, you know, we'd be at like 12, 13, 14, 15, like somewhere's up there, and then we'd be growing, right? And then when they all pass, okay, so say they all pass, and say we're only up to 10, right? So we have 10, these two pass, and these two pass, and their spouses pass. So that's 2, 4, 6 off the top. So we'd be back down to 4, right? Because we'd have their kid, which would be 1, her 2 kids, say 2, and then or 3, and then his 1 kid would be 4, right? So we'd have 4 kids. Then they'd all have kids. I don't really know if that would work. We can see how it works. Let me know what you guys think, but that's what I'm thinking, is just letting these guys have 1 kid each. That's it. Their kid might be able to like carry their line, you know what I'm saying? And have 1 kid, 1 kid, 1 kid, kind of like these guys. But if we do that for all spares, it's gonna really grow really fast. So I don't know how I'm feeling yet. But yeah. Anyways, so the first one is from Fairy Travian. I'm really butchering names probably, and I really apologize. So yeah, but this is a message from the game. Take it here. We just got a chess set. Thank you so much, and I can send back 5 gifts for the day. So I am gonna send you back a gift and write up a message. Thanks for the chess table for I want to say for charity just because she's my heir, but technically George is getting it, so I guess we'll say George. In my legacy challenge LP. Okay. And there we go. Okay, next up is from Dwy the Cat. It says Solar has achieved her lifetime wish of alchemy artisan. I don't know if I've ever done that one, but congratulations, because that one is definitely difficult because I think you have to throw like 50 potions or something. So she has a gazillion of these around. Go ahead and give them to any of your YouTube LPs, 1 of 5. All right. Well, thank you so much. And we just got the wish enhancing serum. Oh my freaking goodness, that is going to be amazing, because especially for like this LP, that is going to be so great for the fact that we could like double down how much charity gets from her lifetime wish. So that is awesome. So thank you so much for that. We are, you know, in love with that. So wish enhancing serum. But yeah, that's gonna be amazing. So I really appreciate that. Next one is from Livy Baby Rocks. It says thanks for the 750 for Declan, excuse me, in my Thomas household. You're so very welcome. Man, you've been playing that household for a long time. I hope that's the one that I helped you fix, and I hope it really keeps going forever and ever and ever, because it's awesome. But yeah, so thank you so much for the chair. I appreciate each and every gift, because even if we don't keep it, we can always put it on consignment or whatever, and it could always come in really, really handy. So thank you so much for that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. No. Okay. All right, moving on up. The next one is from Manolia Dizdar. It's the message from the game. Take it here. We just got 500 simoleons. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, because you know what? I was a little bit scared when I came on today, and I looked down at the freaking thing, and it told me I had like 300 and some simoleons, and I was like, because this is my legacy challenge, guys. We are not supposed to be broke at this point. We are on the 2nd gen. But then I thought, wait, we just did do a you know, an update of the house and all that, so then I was okay with it. But now looking out here on the front lawn, this makes me feel so much better. And that as well. So thank you so much. Izzy Wizzy Bear says, from my 6 little Sims to yours, I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy the gift. Well, thank you so much. My day's been kind of poopsicles, but it's getting better. So thank you so much for that. It's actually really late. It's like, well, it's not really late. It's like 2 in the morning, but for me, that's really late just because, you know, it's 2 in the morning. Anyways. All right, so moving on up, I've taken from Dewey the cat. That is all I have, I guess. Thank you so much for sending me all your gifts. I really, really do appreciate that. Oh, you've actually started sending them to specific ones as well. So I want to make sure that, you know, I'm not missing out on any. Give it to your little Sims. Okay. Okay. I think these are all for 8 little Sims, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. All right, so I think I've gotten them all. Man, I feel like I've spent half of this LP doing pretty much nothing, but that's all right. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I am going to have you... Okay, why don't... Oh, we don't have enough household funds. Whoops. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this in here, and let's put this one in here because they are completely grown. So there is no point in waiting anymore. Oh, I love looking at the top of this house. Look how big that looks. Whew, so big. All right. Do we have like a legit consignment store, or is it just the elixir one? Because if it's just the elixir one, that's fine with me too. I don't care. I just want to consign my stuff, and this will be a great way to do it. I've also thought, and this might be weird, but I've thought about buying one of these because they'll actually use that as like the way of traveling. It would cut down on us having to worry about getting cars and such. So I thought that would have been a good idea, but you guys might hate it. Oh, she is pregnant. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, did you work on all of this stuff with your teammates or what? You still have 4 more hours. All right, you know what? I'm actually going to send you over to the consignment store as well. You have a gem to cut, and then we can put it on consignment. So let's just do that. That's your father's car, so you might want to watch yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, you have 1 gem. He has so much crap in here. It is unfreaking real, folks. Okay, we're here with George because he is... Is this a dog? He's putting this on consignment. Oh my gosh, you guys see that dog? Do you see him? Oh, he's fluffy. Oh my gosh, come on. He is so freaking fluffy, like a little fluff ball. Do you see that? So cute. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all his paintings on consignment too because I don't think we really need them. I think we're okay without. Oh, he has a thing too, so we could do that as well. All right, so we'll get rid of these. And obviously the Tiberiums. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, so we'll confine those. That'll be great. And is there anything in here that I really, really want? No. Okay. Can you go away, game? Please, for the love of gosh. Okay, so George, you have the egg rolls and you have stir fry. You also have some seeds and such in here, which you do want to learn gardening, so we are going to do that. You also want to learn the bait for anchovies, which we have that for you as well. So we're going to have you read that. That'll be great. And then when you are done with that, you don't have any gems. Oh, yeah, you do. You have this one freaking gem in here, like legit one. All right, moonstone, go ahead and do that. Emeralds cut. When you are done, you're going to cut a stack of gems and you are going to buy one more time. And Niklaus, when you are done, go ahead and buy. We're going to put that on consignment. I'm just kind of clearing up inventories in this episode just because I think that is really important. He does want to master gardening, so I would really love to do that. Buy a wall dancer. I'm not doing that. We don't have any animals anymore. Stupid. Why didn't I ever do that when we had the freaking animals? I'm such a weirdo. All right, when you're done, you're going to dispose of all of the dead plants. I'm going to jump in here, see how these 2 lovely, lovely ladies... Okay, I didn't mean to say ladies because he's a man, but lovely, how this lovely lady and her baby are getting along. Well, they're doing well, other than he has to really, really badly pee, so... Hello, game? Are you there? Are you in there? He's never going to make it all the way in here. Is he potty trained? Yes, he is, though. I will tell him to come in here and use the potty, But I really don't think that's going to happen. And while we wait, okay, we're going to get rid of all this for you. You're welcome. While we wait, I am going to let you come on in here and use the bathroom because you are like not to puke like you're choosing to do. I mean, just literally use it because, you know. Okay, there is no point in you going any further. Your mother is going to take care of your horrible hygiene need now because you have literally pooped yourself. Do we have the changing table? Because, like, if we did, I would just rather give him a bath. Nope. No, we don't. Okay, change his dirty diaper. And then go ahead and let's get back to the swing of things and teach him to talk. All right, so this is pretty much what she's doing. I want her to really, really hone in on this because I want her to finish this before the next baby. I don't know how much he's actually completed of like books and all that other stuff. So that will be something we'll have to look into as well. Gino, you're still freaking working on this garden, man. It's taking you so long. All right, so when you're done, I'll also have you take care of those things. You are at work. You actually want to earn a promotion. Are you going to do so? Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Also, for him, we need to be working on golden tongue, golden fingers, which means that he needs to be maxing his charisma and his guitar. And remember, spouses, I think, do count. So we are supposed to, like, be honed in on that a little bit. So we will be working on that. Okay, so you're good. You've consigned everything that you have to consign, George. And I think it said you read that book, so we are good there as well. You do want to go jogging as well, and you also want to buy a tomato. Why do you want to buy a tomato and an apple? I don't really want to do any of those things, so I'm actually going to say no to all of that right now. He also wants to improve his sculpting skill, and do we have a sculpting bench? I don't think we actually do. Okay. What is this? This is add. Oh, it's a thing. Okay. He doesn't actually have a yeah, he doesn't actually why does it say paint? Oh, I thought that was a painting on there. He doesn't actually have a sculpting bench here, so we could either go someplace where we could do that or whatever. Right now, I'm gonna have him come on home. He is going to go ahead and jog here. Just please don't break a sweat because you are squeaky clean and we don't need that. Okay? Okay. All right. So you are taking care of your son, which is great. I actually really needed you to, you know, make sure he's in a good mood. David has made 351 today. Congratulations, David. Okay, so looking at, well, he needs charisma for work, and he also needs funding, which they have to throw these, like, parties and ask for donations. So, yeah, I think he can also just ask Sims for campaign donations. I don't think he actually has to, like, throw a party. He can just ask for them. It is obviously easier to throw a party and just have people donate, but otherwise. So looking at this, his charisma is a level 6. He doesn't have quite enough friends to get the next level, so we should probably just hold off on this for right now. But he does need to learn guitar as well, and he doesn't have any guitar, which is poopsicles. So I think we're going to go ahead and purchase a guitar at our earliest convenience, because no one has one, right? I'm not like missing it or something, because I thought we used to have one. Did we not used to have one? Does anyone know if we used to have one? I have no idea. Do you have any opportunities? No. Okay, what I'm actually going to have you... I don't know. What is he freaking out about? Who is that? Is it you? Who is that? No idea. All right, so what I'm going to actually have him do... I don't know why everyone has an egg roll and a freaking stir fry recipe in their inventory. I guess I just wanted everyone to know it. I have no idea. But I am going to have him go ahead and put these away because they're just in his inventory. I think it's things that like people have written that he's grabbed out of the mailbox and then ended up reading because he had nothing better to do with his life. Okay, so that's fine. He wants to get a promotion, which is fine as well. Um, but I mainly, like honestly, mainly want him to focus on guitar, and I don't know, I feel like that's gonna be like a long time coming thing. Is she still working on this? Because I really hope so. Okay, so she is. I was getting kind of nervous she had given up, which I would have been kind of upset about. All right, so he's getting hungry now, so let's have him eat some of the leftover ratatouille. There is no ratatouille. Can he serve ratatouille? Serve up. No. No is the answer to that. All right, is your phone ringing? David? Yes. Go ahead and answer your phone. Okay, so we'll have him answer. Work out for 4 hours? Sure, we can actually do that right here. We don't actually have to go anywhere to do so. He can just go into Niklaus's room and just pump some iron for a little bit. Just don't break a sweat, obviously, because we don't need that. Looking at the rest of everyone's days. Oh, you need to go cameo in the play, so let's have you do that too. But he has only 38 days until he's an elder, so that's really good because he's a fairy, so that means he lives like extreme amount of days. So he's getting closer. These two are aging up in 5, which we already knew that. Oh my goodness, we made 119,000, guys. That is insane. And George has just been conferred the new title of Paintbrush Patsy because, you know, he sold his paintings, which was awesome. So we're going to look at his stuff in just a second, but he wants to buy a gem cutter. I actually kind of think that would be a good idea just because we do cut quite a few. George has 20 days, and then August only has 4. So he only has a couple more days, and he's aging up. And then the day after he ages up, his mom and her twin age up. So that's really exciting. And tonight is a full moon. Now, is he a werewolf or something? I can't honestly remember. What is this? Oh, he learned how to talk. Awesome. Okay, you want to use a telescope? We could absolutely do that. That's another way we can make some more monies. Not that we're like, you know, really needing it at this moment, but that's okay. Let's see. Can we serve up ratatouille now? Is this like a thing or no? Does he not know all the recipes? Okay, I'm curious if he knows all the recipes. I mean, he is my chef, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like any chef that you have in your family, if they've reached the top of their career, which he has, he's level 10, you know what I mean? And they're like, you know, a 9 in cooking, shouldn't they have read like all of the recipes from the bookstore? I would think so, but I feel like I didn't do it with Gino, and I feel like I absolutely should do it with Gino. So what I'm actually going to have him do is when he's done, I think I'm going to have him go ahead and I'm probably going to have him pick up the books and stuff and read them on his free time. And if we already freaking know them, well, you know, YOLO, okay? Are you out here? Okay, I actually need to do something. I need to close this off before the zombies all eat all of my plants. Because I would be pretty darn upset about that. So I'm gonna do that. It's a real crap fence, honestly. But what I'm gonna do it's just because it's temporary until I build the actual greenhouse, which I could actually do now that we have 121,000 more simoleons. So that is also a possibility that could happen here in the near future. But I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and it'll be great. We'll just lock this to everyone but our household so nobody else can get obviously into my garden and mess with it. Hence zombies and such. So I'm going to lock this to everyone but my household. Now, he does want to learn the gardening skill, and I thought, can he plant this? He absolutely can't. Okay, but here's another thing. Can we... He can't do anything with this because Gino just did it all. Can't it, right? Like, is that what happened here? Did I screw up? All right, answer your phone, and then what I want you to do is I want you to try and invite over your girl. Because I know she gets out around, I think, 4 because she goes in so freaking early. When Gino is done, all right, I'm gonna press play. When Gino is done, I want him to go over to the bookstore real quick. Um, where's become friends with Bianca Allen? Sure. I mean, we can always use more friends, right? So, where's the freaking bookstore around this place? Do we not have one? That's how I'm feeling. Um, it's not there. All right, she's coming over. We're actually gonna try and get her to move in. Does he work at the bookstore? No, right? Oh, he does. They're like 2-in-1 combo thing. Okay, so David is a werewolf, like I thought. David, are you still working out? Nope. All right, David, we need you to work out, buddy. So I think he actually gets more days on his lifespan because he is a werewolf than Charity anyways. So it's okay that he's an adult before she is. So Niklaus was joking around with some coworkers and said something terrible about one of the other team members. Unfortunately, there was some paparazzi nearby, and they got the entire conversation on film. Should Niklaus blow the whole thing off or try and do some damage control? I would apologize because it's just that's just not cool. So he managed to convince paparazzi that he didn't really mean what he said. He was just repeating a comment he heard from somewhere else. Nice save. Okay, so that is fine. He is at work and, he's doing his thing. We should have actually had him preparing for the game. I don't know what his game record is. It is 1-0. Overall record is 2-0. So there we go. Did he go to the bathroom? I don't think he did because it doesn't look like he went. So I'm going to go ahead and tell him to go again. And just for good measures, let's have Charity go ahead and use it as well. Come on. Go ahead and use. Where are you at, buddy? Okay, she's coming over to chat with you. I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. I don't see her. We'll just keep waiting. We'll just keep waiting. All right, so David is still working out, which is great. Mainly just want him to do it for the 4 hours, and then he's like fine to come and do whatever else he wants. I think his favorite is French toast, yeah. So we'll just let him eat some of the sushi rolls because we have them. I know 2 people's favorite food is macaroni and cheese. That's why I didn't choose it. Because normally I choose the one that's all the way on the right, but this time I didn't. All right, Niklaus, you are good to go, buddy. You did want to go on a date, and you have 2 romantic interests. She was seen recently investing her... Okay, that's nothing to do with my people. He got 5,000 simoleons and 100 celebrity points, which is awesome. So I'm pretty sure Niklaus's favorite food is macaroni and cheese, which it is, and he's going to come home and grab some. I'm going to have you... Oop, that's not what I meant to do. All right, so I just want to purchase one of each of these. I feel like he knows some of them. What my thought was is if he knows them, we can pass them down because eventually, we'll have someone else who's going to have to cook for us. So it would be good to keep one person in the house who knows all recipes, that would be a really good idea, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to have you go ahead and put August in the high chair just because I can and because I want you to. And then we're going to grab some food with these 2. Okay, she is here. Where is she at? This is her. I want to have her move in. So why don't you announce your promotion, right? And then we'll be friendly. We'll ask about her day. We can ask about her funds. We can ask to be protected. We can ask about her alma mater. We can ask about, I don't know. That's probably it. And then we'll come back in just a second and see if we can ask to, what's it called? Move in. Okay, so what is August's favorite food? He likes falafel, and I don't Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think we have any falafel in the fridge, and I don't know if anyone knows how to make it. Now, I'm pretty sure that's a recipe that you have to get from like Egypt or France or whatever. It's not like one that I can just like pull from a grocery store or whatever, like a bookstore. So that's probably why we don't have it because I don't think we've really traveled much on this LP, which is obvious because honestly, who travels in a legacy, right? So, um, I mean, some people might, but it's not a like definite thing that people do a lot of. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna serve him up the grilled salmon because I just pulled it out for her to go ahead and do that. Now I don't have to pull it out for her to do this, I don't think. Um, no, see, I could just keep it in here. She'll just pull it out of here. So technically, we could just click serve food and she will serve him up what I tell her to. I'm also gonna have her grab a bit of the salmon as well because I just think that's a good idea. Now my timer did go off, but I really want her to move in. Could you like screw off, Tara? Cause I ain't got time for you, girl. I ain't got time for you. I didn't mean to click on George. I meant to click on Tara or Terry, I mean, and see if we could ask her to move in. And we can. Okay, so you don't really want to click off of them when they get this option for some reason. I've noticed that if you click off of them, Terry, you're too loud. Terry is not. Oh my gosh, too many T names. But anyways, when you click off of them when you're asking her to like move in or whatever, I feel like a lot of times they get knocked out of it and they stop, which is really obnoxious to me, but like whatever. Um so yeah, so if you're ever experiencing that issue, I don't know why they're hyphenated last names. I may need to look into that. But if you're ever experiencing the fact that your Sims stop asking when you click off them, I think that's why, or they just don't do that interaction. You know what I mean? And then you have to come back and like retell them to do it. I think it's because you clicked off of them, and I feel like it's one of those interactions that if you click off of them, it doesn't work. So, but yeah. So this is the house that she was at. She was at the Ricardo household. They have like there's like three of them and a dog. I think that's the dog I seen at the freaking consignment store that was like, "Oh my god, I could totally steal it, but I'm not gonna steal their dog because I just think that's rude." And then this is my fam bam, so here you go. And we're still gonna be called the Websters because Gino technically is a Webster, and so is Charity. I don't think she's married quite yet. She will be soon. But then the household will be changed over to David's last name, which I think is Haynes or Hines or whatever. Let me actually, I can tell you. Haynes, yeah. So then this will change over to that name. But for right now, it is a Webster, and the boy's last name will continue on as Webster. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. So that is our family. So she's moving in. She is a young adult like us, so it's time for her to get out of mom and dad's house. I mean, technically she's moving into his mom and dad's house, but that's all right. It's okay. So she is obviously younger than George, or at least the same age as George, which is really good because I do want them to be, close in age, which I think is really important for the Sims mainly. I mean, people in real life can have like freaking 25 years and have the best marriage ever. I'm just saying, in Sims, personally, I think it's good that they are close in age just because, like, when it becomes that time where your Sim is old, you know what I'm saying? And they're like at the end of their prime. When the sim dies, I don't always like to have to go like especially for this because I only want them to have one spouse and one child. I don't want to have to go out and try and find them a different spouse. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. So it's going to be good if we can find people that are close in their age. So like Niklaus, unfortunately, he's not going to get very much time with his spouse because he's almost an adult. So we need to find somebody who's pretty much like probably an adult would be really good. But these guys, she literally has 24 days until she ages and he has 20. So they're literally 4 days apart, which is amazing. That's perfect. So I don't have to worry about too much there. But yeah, so she moving her in, I'll tell you that she wants to become an astronaut. I'm pretty sure that's the job she's in. So she's in the military career, which is perfect because she doesn't need to do that. She has to dogfight her way to the top of the career. Um, We already said she's got 24 days. She's a Leo. She likes rockabilly, cheese, tofu, steak, and lime. She's insane, great kisser, loves the outdoors, inappropriate and friendly. So I'm glad she's not flirty because I would kind of been a little bit worried. Great kisser is going to be great for him. He'll get great moodlets. Inappropriate and insane, well, she's just going to do crazy things. You know what I mean? So she can try to kiss, tickle, or even propose marriage when other Sims wouldn't dare. So that's kind of funny. I don't think she will with my Sims, but I'm just saying. She does have an ex-boyfriend whom I think we broke her up with, which is Rocky, which she was living with him. If you didn't see, he was in there. So if you don't believe me, you can back it up a little bit. Her boss is Luigi Butcher Ricardo, which is also in her house. But yeah, so she's got a lot of people she knows, honestly. And this was her dog, Brendan or Brandon, whatever. He's noisy, so thank God we didn't take him. She only has one athletic skill, one fishing, and one riding. At least she's a little bit of something. She has a couple of things. So she's got some food. She's got a cheapo car that I'm gonna get rid of because I do not like that car. It's horrid. Um, she's got this Bane parasol, which if we're gonna have umbrellas, we probably should have the non-vampire ones because that would make more sense, but I'm not gonna have a heart attack about it. Okay, anyways, he likes Ratatouille. I didn't see Ratatouille on the thing for him, so what he's gonna have to do is just eat some of the freaking sushi, and then he is gonna go to bed because that is how that goes. All right, once he eats, I'm probably gonna have him go to bed, and then he's eating now, and then he's gonna go to bed because why not? She is making the baby food, and then she is gonna eat herself. So she's gonna eat the grilled salmon. There is more grilled salmon in here. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have her do this. I know I'm going way over my time, so please do bear with me here. Um, Put August in the crib when you're done. He just got 250 points for doing that workout. He's also up to level 8, which is awesome. So I actually want you to just stop. I don't really think you need working out for the politics career, so you're good there. He doesn't actually need to be in this career, so if we didn't want to continue pushing it, we wouldn't need to, but I mean, I'm just letting him do what he wants. These two, okay, first off, I'm trying to get everyone into bed. If you're curious what I'm doing with my life, that's what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to have you come in here and use this. And then I also want you, I think his favorite is macaroni and cheese as well, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just check real quick. Yeah, see, he likes macaroni and cheese. See, I know my Sims, okay? I know my Sims. But there is no more macaroni and cheese, buddy. You're going to have sushi. I'm so sorry. And then I'm going to have Miss Thang go to bed because she's actually tired. And tonight is her first night here. She is going to be so excited. I mean, she gets to freaking sleep on a hover bed, okay? Like, who wouldn't want that, right? All right, so let's have you go to bed when you are done, and then Mr. Thang, you are about to go to bed, I think, as well. I just want to make sure everyone gets to bed. I know we didn't really get through as much in this, but I feel like I was speaking a lot about, plans or how I feel about certain things about this LP and so on and so forth, and just talking about really just about the future of the LP more than playing the LP, which is fine. I mean, we are going to have some of those episodes. Anyways, thank gosh I already edited Terry's looks because I don't have to worry about editing her now. Like, she literally just moved into the house and she's like, her looks are perfect. So I don't have to worry about it, which I'm happy about. Okay, I'm not worried about cleaning up. We do have a maid, so let's just let the maid do it. Oh, you are a freaking vegetarian, which I did not recognize. Oh boy. Okay, so you are unhappy with me because I made you do that. Who do you guys think I should get him with? Should he get with Pepe Moretti or should he get with Ivana Bianchi, which she's married, and I think he is too. We could try maybe like Tanya Hansen or something. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think? Pick somebody from this panel here. We've got Suzette, Terry, Jennifer, Moira. Or should we not get him with anyone? I mean, I feel like he should at least have somebody. You know what I mean? Maybe he cheats on the person he's with all these other romantic interests. That could be a possibility, guys. So If that's something you guys are like, well, I want him to be a player, well, that's always a possibility. Keep that in mind. Anyways, let's get Miss Thang into bed because being pregnant, I think she'll find out tomorrow she's pregnant, so that'll be good. But yeah, so she's going to bed and then he's I think in bed with his girl for the first night. I'm so excited for him because he is going to have a wonderful life with his wonderful girl. So I'm excited for them. All right, so my timer is actually speeding up, which means everyone is asleep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. In the description is all of my social media links, so definitely please check them out because it would mean the world to me to have you guys follow me on all of those. And also, leave me a comment down below about what you guys think about what I talked about in this episode and all of that good stuff. And I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.